Welcome to Untold Stories. I want you to ask yourself a question. If you could step into the world of Avatar, where would you go? Would you visit the serene gardens of Ba Sing Se, the magnificent temples of the air nomads? Or would you dare to journey to a place that sits just beyond the veil of our own, a dimension woven from memory and magic? Today, we are going to the spirit world. When we first see this realm, it's presented as a source of wonder and profound wisdom, but that is only a fraction of the truth. The untold story of the spirit world is that it is not a paradise. It is an alien dimension governed by a primal, dangerous logic that is utterly unforgiving. It has unspoken rules, and if you break them, it won't just kill you, it will trap your soul for eternity. This isn't just a lore dive, this is a survival guide. We will break down the three fundamental laws that govern this realm, the predators that hunt there, and the one human who managed to master it all. Stay with us, and you'll understand why the greatest danger you'll face there is yourself. Our first lesson begins with a concept that feels impossible to us. In the spirit world, your feelings are not your own. Think of your spirit like a physical body and your emotions like a scent. In our world, only you can truly feel your anger or your joy. But in the spirit world, those emotions radiate from you. They are a scent that every spirit can smell. And if your scent is strong enough, it can poison the world around you. There is no better example of this than Bai, the spirit of the forest. For countless generations, he was a gentle guardian, a giant panda who lived in peace with the local villagers. He was a symbol of tranquility. But one day, the Fire Nation came and burned his sacred forest to ashes. That immense pain, that righteous rage, was too much for his spirit to contain. So it manifested physically. He warped into a terrifying six-legged monster of pure destruction, attacking anything and everything in sight. His grief literally became a monster. When Avatar Aang first encountered Bai, he tried to fight it, and he failed. He tried to reason with it, and he failed. He was trying to solve a human problem with human logic. He only succeeded when he performed an act of pure spiritual empathy. He connected with the spirit, understood its pain, and promised to heal its wound by showing it a sign of new life. In that moment, the monster vanished, and the gentle panda returned. This is our first rule of survival. You cannot conquer a spirit with force. Force is a human concept. You can only pacify a spirit with understanding. Their world runs on an emotional logic, and to survive, you must learn to speak their language. Now that we understand how to interact with spirits, we must learn how to interact with the realm itself. And this brings us to a far more insidious danger, a danger that doesn't attack you, but lets you imprison yourself. This is the second rule. In the spirit world, purpose is a poison, and time is a cage. Humans are defined by their goals, our ambitions, our memories, our worldly attachments. These are what make us who we are. But the spirit world is timeless and eternal. It has no goals. When a human enters this realm still clinging tightly to a powerful worldly desire, it creates a spiritual dissonance, a conflict that the realm itself will try to resolve in the most terrifying way. Let's talk about Admiral Zhao. In life, Zhao was a man consumed by a single burning obsession, capturing the Avatar. When he was defeated by the ocean spirit, his own spirit was dragged into this new reality. But he couldn't let go. His ambition was too strong, and so his spirit was drawn to a place that preys on such obsession, the fog of lost souls. The fog is a spiritual prison designed for those who cannot move on. It's a psychic purgatory. It preys on your attachments, trapping you in an endless looping maze of your own worst memories and deepest desires. For 10,000 years, Zhao has been wandering that fog, his spirit eroded away until nothing was left but the hollow echo of his obsession, forever whispering about his mission to capture an avatar who has long since passed away. The fog didn't kill him, it let him erase himself. So how do you defend against a trap like that? You must build a spiritual immune system, and we see the perfect example of this in Uncle Iroh. When Iroh entered the Fog of Lost Souls to find Korra and her friends, the fog couldn't touch him. It tried, showing him visions of his son, Lu Ten, and his worldly ambitions. But Iroh was a man who had already done the hard work of letting go. He had processed his grief. He had abandoned his quest for power. He had found peace within himself. The fog had no wounds to infect, no obsession to latch onto. His spirit was too healthy. This gives us our second rule of survival. To navigate the spirit world, you must travel light. You must leave your earthly attachments at the door, or they will become the bars of your own cage. You've learned to control your emotions. You've let go of your worldly desires. You are a perfect stoic visitor. You should be safe now, right? Wrong. Because even in a state of perfect balance, you can still become prey. And the spirit world has a predator perfectly evolved to hunt humans. This is the third and most terrifying rule. Do not show your face. Deep within a hidden grotto lives an ancient, primordial being named Ko, the Face Stealer. He is a grotesque centipede-like spirit, and his existence is a lesson in spiritual terror. He does not hunt for food or territory. He hunts for emotion. If you encounter Ko, he will test you. He will talk to you, try to surprise you, try to anger you. If you show him any flash of expression, a flicker of fear, a hint of surprise, he will punish you by instantly and permanently stealing your face, leaving your head a blank, smooth canvas for eternity. You will still be alive, but your identity will be gone, stolen by a creature that collects expressions like trophies. Ko is the ultimate test of the rules we've just learned. To survive him, you must have absolute mastery over your inner self. When Aang met him, he only survived by maintaining a cold, neutral expression, emptying his mind of all feeling. But even an avatar is not immune. We learn that centuries ago, Avatar Kuruk's bride was not so disciplined. He took her face, a tragedy that haunted Kuruk for the rest of his life, and drove him on a vengeful multi-year hunt. This is the alien logic of the spirit world. It is not governed by good and evil. It is governed by nature. Powerful spirits like Wan Shi Tong, the great owl who knows 10,000 things, will try to kill you not because you are malicious, but simply because you are human, and he has learned that humans inevitably use knowledge as a weapon. The untold story of the spirit world is that it is the ultimate mirror. It doesn't just reflect the world, it reflects you. If you enter it full of rage like Heibai, you become a monster. If you enter it full of obsession like Zhao, it imprisons you. If you enter it with fear, a predator like Ko will unmake you. But if you enter with humility, empathy, and a peaceful spirit like Iroh, it becomes home. The spirit world isn't a destination, it's a state of being. And the only thing you truly have to fear there is what you bring with you. If you enjoyed this journey into the hidden lore of Avatar, please consider liking this video and subscribing to Untold Stories. Let me know in the comments which piece of Avatar lore you'd like us to explore next. Thank you for watching.